underdogs who shook the Club World Cup, and the betting world. When giants fall, fans scream, managers panic, and sportsbooks scramble. The FIFA Club World Cup, often seen as a formality for Europe's finest, hides a spicy secret. It's where underdogs rise and betting slips go up in flames. Let's start with one that shattered expectations. Corinthians crushed the odds. Club World Cup 2000. The year 2000, the first ever FIFA Club World Cup, held in Brazil, the format alone sparked controversy. Real Madrid arrived as royalty. Raúl, Roberto Carlos, Anelka, the heavy favorites. Bookies across Europe and Asia tipped them to dominate. Corinthians? Just the host nation champs. Not even Libertadores winners. Critics called it FIFA favoritism. Locals called it fate. But Corinthians rode the home crowd, reached the final, and held their nerve in a tense shootout against Vasco da Gama at the Maracanã. Madrid, shockingly eliminated in the group stage. Even in Brazil, few believed Corinthians would go all the way. They weren't even continental champions, but they had unity, smart tactics, and a roaring crowd of over 100,000 fans at the Maracanã. In the group stage, Corinthians held Madrid to a draw and edged past Al-Nassr, doing just enough to top the group. Real, meanwhile, slipped against Vasco da Gama, and the unthinkable happened. No semifinals, no final. The kings of Europe sent packing early. Betting mayhem. Thousands of accumulator bets went bust overnight. In Brazil, loyal punters cashed in big. Some Latin American sportsbooks reported their biggest losses in years. European headlines cried foul. Brazil just laughed and counted their winnings. One São Paulo newspaper called it the upset that paid for Carnival. In betting shops, the queues weren't just to place bets, they were to collect them. Some local punters who had backed Corinthians purely out of faith ended up winning hundreds off tiny stakes. It was a reminder that in football, especially on home soil, belief can break the odds.